Graphic design is about an interpretation of an image. And that's what I understand the graphic design to be, an image of whatever the client is wanting to express.
So you would mean something like if someone said the word speed to you, you would have to represent that in an image-based way.
Speed, Ferrari.
Do you own a Ferrari?
I wish I did, but no, maybe one day.
I'm hoping for it too. If you don't mind me asking, what is it that you do?
I'm an interior designer.
Oh, so you are quite involved with graphic design, really, aren't you?
I am, and that's why it's really important to be able to interpret somebody else's, what a client would like to do, and to interpret that, which is not always easy, but if you get it right, it's very rewarding, and they're very, very pleased.
One of my best friends is actually a graphic designer, so I actually know a little bit about the subject itself. She's helped us out with some of our wedding invitations, actually. She's been designing some of the different logos with the different font types. It's been quite nice, but yeah, I think graphic design is almost anything with marketing type instruments, billboards. It can be, I guess, a mix of things.
I'd probably say like a mix of playing with shapes and colors, sometimes doing like a collage as well, using something that's been already produced in the past and you kind of modernize it as well, playing like a contrast of shapes, sharp colors or deep cold colors, stuff like this.
I am going to school for graphic design. Well, I think graphic design specifically is visual problem solving more than anything else.
Anything that's kind of mathematical, kind of straight lines, geometry, computers, or the use of different stencils.
I'm an architect. Well, I think it's basically computer art or digital art, Photoshop or Illustrator.
Modern edgy shapes, neon colours, tables and things sticking out of walls.
I don't know, it's a tough question.
For design, it's more, it's art, isn't it? So, but it's more sort of, say, for the media, government, that sort of thing, but it's mainly for advertising, I suppose, yeah.
All sorts of images that's used for advertising. I don't really have a clue, actually.
Like building and architecture, I guess.
I just think of beautiful buildings.
Flyers to signs to packaging. It's like meaning because you design, like there's so much things you can design, like from buildings to like dresses. And
I think it relates to anything you change yourself or what you make out of something. Yeah.
Typeface.
Boldly put like an image or something like that.
Well, my dad used doing graphic design, and for him, like it ended up being like we ended up putting like the shadows underneath meat on adverts for like supermarkets.
Okay, so you made shadows for meat, you said.
Yeah, when you have supermarket like Lidl and stuff give you out, this is the latest, like this is the discount this week. So like he was the person that like arranged the stuff for those sort of commercials, and like to make the meat look nice, you put like shadows under it so it stands up off the page and stuff like that. That's not just what graphic design is, but that's what he ended up doing. Yeah.
It's probably more like computer graphic design, I guess, like CGI stuff. I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
So it's an interesting answer compared to meat shadows.
Like, cutting edge, edgy, all different kinds of things out there. Something that's different on the scene,
Very cool, very retro. That's what I think of.
Yeah, more like 1950s, that kind of scene, more than now.
I think of a sort of like a way of expressing like a message.
You feel really good about you actually go out for a purpose, like you leave the house and you're like, I'm gonna go buy some graphic designs for my bedroom, and you buy it and you're like, yeah, you spend a lot of money on it. I'm really bad at buying stuff and putting it on my wall. But if I was going out to buy graphic design, I would definitely put it on my wall.
Okay. So do you think graphic design is just limited for your wall in the bedroom then, or?
No, it's for everybody. But the thing is, when you put it on your wall, it's like it's something when friends come around, or even when you just look at it, you think, geez, you got to buy it because it makes you feel good about it. Yeah. So you come in every day and you're like, that makes me feel really. I love that piece of art.
Okay, I love that art.
Sounds a bit like art, doesn't it?
I kind of like the evolution of it towards more usable things. You can use things that they take more into consideration the user. Things like kitchen stuff, for example, that they make in a graphic design way that has a more usability to it, Function, exactly.
I personally love that kind of stuff. So like if you take me to a place that has art mixed with utensils and stuff, I just love it, and I will go crazy and I will spend hundreds of pounds.
Have you spent £100 on graphic design before?
Hundreds. I love it. I do love it.
If you don't mind, sorry?
Art and kitchens, are you?
Art, kitchen rooms, arts and everything, really. Arts and everything.
It has something to do with creative painting, PR, and when it comes to communications.
Just looks, I mean, like putting everything together so that it looks stylish. Anything, like clothes, magazines.
I think of advertising, straight lines. I think of a lot of color, especially these days, selling products. But I think everyone has to do it to sell, whether you're corporate or business. I mean, whatever it is, if it's art you're trying to sell or if it's an idea, you need it.